Did you know that routine health checkups after 70 could actually be making you weaker, not stronger? It sounds backward, but for many seniors, what's meant to protect your health ends up creating fear, fatigue, and even new problems. One unexpected scan or extra pill can spiral into months of stress, side effects, and lost joy. In this video, I'll reveal 5 hidden dangers of overtesting after age 70 and the 5 essential checkups that truly protect your mind, your mobility, and your independence. These are simple shifts that could add strong, peaceful years to your life, starting today. Don't wait until unnecessary tests steal your time or savings. Let's talk about what truly matters. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching from and what time is it right now? Or simply type hope in the comments if you believe in living well, not just living long. If you find this helpful, hit subscribe to catch more simple health tips. Now, let's explore the truth behind your doctor's checklist, the hidden cost of overtesting. You know, sometimes the scariest thing isn't a diagnosis, it's the waiting, the not knowing, that quiet voice in the back of your mind that whispers, "What if it's serious?" That's exactly what happened to Clara. She's 74, lives just outside Tucson, and was always the kind of woman who followed every health recommendation to the letter. Every year, like clockwork, she'd go in for a full-body checkup, top to bottom. It gave her peace of mind, or so she thought. But one day, during a routine scan, the doctor found a small shadow on her pancreas. Probably nothing, they said, but let's do a few more tests just to be safe. Well, those few more tests turned into a 6-month whirlwind of scans, blood work, and specialist appointments. Clara stopped sleeping well. She started losing weight, not from illness, but from anxiety. Her daily walks? Gone. Her book club? She stopped showing up, all because of a shadow that turned out to be completely harmless. She told me, "I spent 6 months thinking I was dying. I missed a whole season of my life for nothing." Clara's story might sound extreme, but it's more common than you think. A 2023 study in the Journal of Geriatric Medicine found that nearly 60% of seniors who receive an abnormal result from routine checkups go through unnecessary follow-up tests, and most of those turn out to be false alarms. Why? Because as we get older, our bodies naturally change, tissues sag, organs shift, things show up on scans that didn't used to, but not everything that looks unusual is dangerous. Sometimes it's just life showing up on your scans. And the truth is, many of these tests were designed with younger bodies in mind. When used on seniors, they often set off red flags that aren't really red at all. They just look that way on paper. What's worse, the emotional toll can be brutal. Stress from overdiagnosis can weaken your immune system, spike your blood pressure, and even accelerate aging. According to Harvard Health, it's not just in your head, it's in your whole body. The solution? Ask the right questions. So what's the answer? It's not to skip doctors altogether, but to ask the right questions. Before agreeing to extra scans or procedures, try saying, "Is this test really necessary for someone my age? What are we trying to find? And what would we do if we found it? Can we wait and monitor this instead?" Sometimes the best medicine isn't more testing, it's less worry. Peace of mind comes not from knowing every little thing, but from trusting your body and choosing your care with intention. I know it's hard. I know the fear is real. But just because something shows up on a screen doesn't mean it's a threat. And just because you're aging doesn't mean every ache or shadow is a problem to fix. You deserve to enjoy your days, not dread them. You've earned that. So next time you're handed another scan or blood draw, just in case, pause. Take a breath. And remember, Clara, sometimes choosing not to worry is the healthiest decision you can make. Now, let's talk about another hidden danger and how to avoid it. Danger number 2, when the test itself causes harm. The second danger many older adults face isn't from the illness itself, but from the test that was supposed to catch it. You'd think a quick checkup or scan couldn't do much harm. After all, it's just routine, right? But for some folks, especially after 70, those routine tests can stir up more trouble than you ever expected. Let me tell you about Tom. He's 79, one of the most active men I know. Walks 2 miles every morning, keeps a garden full of tomatoes and green beans in the backyard, volunteers at the local library every Friday. He felt good, strong, steady, healthy. But during a checkup, his doctor found a small abnormality. Probably nothing, they said, but just in case, they scheduled a biopsy. Tom didn't ask many questions. He trusted the system, trusted the white coat in the room. But after the procedure, things went downhill fast. He developed an infection. The antibiotics wrecked his digestion. He couldn't eat the same, couldn't walk as far. He spent weeks on the couch, wondering how something so small turned his life upside down. I went in feeling just fine, he told me, eyes down. I came out feeling older than I ever had. And sadly, his story isn't rare. According to the American College of Gastroenterology, folks over 80 have 4 times the risk of serious complications from routine procedures like colonoscopies, things like bleeding, infections, or even internal injuries. That risk goes up even more if the person has heart issues, diabetes, or a slower healing process. The truth is, as we age, our bodies get more delicate, our skin gets thinner, our tissues take longer to bounce back. What might be a minor test for a 40-year-old can become a major setback for someone in their 70s or 80s. That doesn't mean we should avoid all medical care. But it does mean we should ask more questions without guilt. Next time your doctor recommends something just to be safe, take a breath and ask, what are we really looking for? What happens if we wait and watch instead? Is there a gentler option? Because yes, you do have the right to ask. You do have the right to decide what's best for your body. And in many cases, careful monitoring, regular check-ins, and simple lifestyle shifts can be just as effective without putting your body through unnecessary stress. Tom told me he wishes he had asked more. He wishes someone had told him, you can say no to a test. So I'm telling you now, as someone who cares, you can ask, pause, decide. Your body is older, wiser, and it deserves thoughtful care. Now, let's talk about something else that can sneak up on you, even when you're doing everything right. Continued in the same structured, punctuated format. Final thoughts. The desert willow. Wisdom health isn't just about numbers on paper. According to Harvard Health, instead of obsessing over test results, older adults should pay attention to daily function, how well you're sleeping, how far you can walk, how connected you feel. And Mayo Clinic research shows that quality of life, not age, is the best predictor of how long we'll live. That means how happy you are, how much you laugh, how meaningful your days feel. Those things matter. So let me ask you, how far did you walk today? Did you smile at someone? Did you sleep okay last night? Those answers might tell you more about your health than any scan ever could. You see, you don't need more checkups to feel alive. You need more moments that make you feel like yourself. And if that's what you want, then the Desert Willow Way might be just what your heart's been looking for. Now, let's take this wisdom and turn it into daily habits, ones you'll actually enjoy. Ready? Let's talk about how to make it part of your everyday life.